You know, there are seasons in your life where you're busy and things are a little bit more crazy than normal. And this past week was one of those weeks. And it was all good things. But it forced me to let go of some things that I perhaps obsess about or micromanage or control too much. And it was just this beautiful reminder that when we let go and just let people do their thing, trust the process, do the work up front so that you can just let go, it does work out. And I can't wait to share it with you. Let's get real. Welcome to Brick and Mortar Visibility, your go-to podcast for local business owners who want to stand out, scale up, and create the freedom they deserve. I'm Melissa Rose, a fellow business owner who knows firsthand that running a brick and mortar business isn't just about the sales. It's about building a legacy. Here, my guests and I are going to dive into real, unfiltered conversations about what it actually takes to run and grow a thriving business. From building and leading a powerhouse team to creating a turnkey operation, we're going to help you avoid that cash flow crunch and tap into next level marketing strategies that bring the perfect clients in your doors. Ready to be the only option in town? Let's do this. Hey there, welcome to Brick and Mortar Visibility. I am your coach and guide to help you as a studio owner scale up and stand out without burnout. And I'm super excited to share with you today's episode, which is just in real time. I always record in real time because I like to take the nuggets that I've learned over the past week or month and share them with you to help you grow in your studio business. Before we dive into today's content, I do want to remind you to grab a social post or your blog post and bring it on over to your Google business profile so that you can optimize this every week and make sure you are doing all the things that you can there for this foundational step in your SEO. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, please go grab my Google business profile workshop. It's about 30 minutes long and it takes about 90 minutes to do the actual work. So please plan that time to get the work done. But if you've done it or claimed your Google business profile, but you're not sure if you have all those bells and whistles checked off, please grab this workshop completely free. And it helps you get found first on Google. And that's what we want. When people are searching for your service, they want it now because they're interested. When they're Googling for dance lessons or music lessons or pottery classes, they want to take it. They want to give it as a gift or take it for themselves or get it for their kids. And they're ready to give you the credit card and pay for the service. So let's make sure you are found first. All right. So take that workshop. I'd love to help you in that way. All right, today's podcast is all about letting go. This is a theme in my world, all right? I feel a lot of times that I can do it. I don't need to ask for help. It's quicker to do it myself. I know what I want, and by the time I not even hire somebody, by the time I even explain what I need done, I could have just done it myself. Can anybody relate? I'm sure you can, because we're all guilty of this in some way, shape, or form. So let me set this up properly. I'm going to go back a few years, like 3 or 4 years. And it was this time of year, probably about September though, maybe a little bit later, September, October maybe. And this friend of mine, business owner, she came up and she asked how things were going. And I was spinning. I was spinning because my numbers weren't where I wanted them to be. So I have this milestone that I want to set or have for my business with the number of classes taken in my studio. And I just was nowhere near there. All right. And if anybody can relate, that means bills are very, very stressful. You maybe aren't paying yourself what you feel at all, or not as much as you really should and need. And I was there. I was just not in a good space. And when you're in that space, you can't help but obsess about it because you're like, I need more numbers. Otherwise I can't pay this bill. And it's just this cycle. And when you obsess about it, you bring more of it. All right. And I know that's super, super hard to hear because I get it. I get it so much. But this other business owner just said, don't think about it. Focus on something else. And I was like, in my mind, I'm like, yeah, easier for you to say you can pay your bills. I was freaking out that I wasn't going to be able to pay my team, right? So fast forward, I've always been able to pay my team. I've always been able to pay my bills. And that's what sometimes when you're going through those really stressful times, I always look back on as go, Melissa, you've done this before. You've done this before. It works out. You don't know how it's going to work out, but it's going to work out. It always works out. So here I am this week. This week is a big week. If you've watched my stories, I am part of a ballet, the Cinderella Ballet. And back when I was in high school, I played Cinderella at my little studio growing up. This time I'm playing the stepmother. And I'm not going to say the wicked stepmother. She's just the stepmother. And the way I'm playing this character role is she's just overwhelmed with life. She can't handle these stepdaughters she has or daughters she has, because Cinderella's a stepdaughter. And she tends to drink a lot on stage. So she's kind of funny. And we have a good time with it. I had Tech Week this past week. So if you've been in a show, you know that the weekend before the show opens, you have the tech schedule, which is basically all day, Saturday, Sunday. Then you have Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday as tech evenings. So you're going through lights, costume, all the fun things. Oh, and you're also working your day job, or you're doing your regular work in life. Maybe you're able to have vacation days. Some of the cast, they're taking 2 weeks off to do the show. I'm not. I'm still working. And I am moving. We are selling my home and purchasing a different property. So tech on Saturday, Sunday. Then we move Monday, Tuesday. 98% of my house is out of my house. All the big furniture, we just have mattresses on the floor right now. And we did that on Monday, Tuesday. And then Monday evening, Tuesday evening, we're teching the show. And I'm teaching. I have daytime classes that I'm teaching, and I teach Thursday evening right before dress rehearsal. And then we open the show this weekend. I look back on this week and go, wow, we got a lot done. Coincidentally, y'all, we also had the biggest week in revenue for my studio ever. And I just have to sit back and go, wow, that's pretty cool. How did that happen? I'll tell you how it happened. I always say 60 to 90 days is what it takes to see the results, okay? So whatever you do today is going to affect your business 60 to 90 days from now. Well, back up even a little further than that, we knew that we were going to change our billing system to from a 9-month season to a 10-month season. And so that just I knew that would affect my business for good. And we also put out a promo for our clients that if they paid in full for the season, they got a significant, they got a nice little perk by paying in full. I had no idea when we planned that for 4 months ago that it would all line up on the same week that I'm moving my house, that I'm teching a show, and that tuition is being pulled and everything. So it all lined up. Okay, so I am going to say I'm not naive to think that, it just magically all worked out. It just all magically fell on the same week, and there was some work there beforehand to get that done. So it was really fun to see that happen and just take a big moment of going, wow, it truly is. Do the work 60, 90 days before, and it will work out. You will see the results. So here we are, 17 years in business, and this past week we have a record-breaking week. Yay, awesome. That happens every so often. You're going to hit a milestone. You're going to hit a new level, new devil. And we get to a place, and we're excited about it, and then we end up probably staying there for a little bit, and then we'd have to take a new jump. All right, and this is part of business. And guess what? We're the leader. We're the leader of our business. So how are we going to navigate growing and up-leveling and doing that consistently? Oftentimes, we're the bottleneck. We maybe are constricting or micromanaging or limiting what is available to us because of fear. Fear of failure, fear of the cost and time that it might take, or fear of success and the success causing more work for us. We're already stressed out now, so how can I handle more? I'm guilty of this. I am, and I always have to work on it. So as my mentor said, new level, new devil. We are always growing and growing up, and each time we grow up, there's a new layer. There's a new layer to peel and unwrap. You as a leader need to be super intentional about creating space to rest and to think and for joy. And those are hard because there's always a list of things to do. I wake up at 4:45 every morning. And even this past weekend, opening a show, I was like, Melissa, you don't need to wake up so early. But here's the thing. I wake up that early because that time is so fruitful for me. It's thinking time, it's quiet time, it's vision time. It creates joy in my day. So that like hour and a half, 2 hours of time. So from 5 until 7 a.m. So it's 2 hours. So I'm out on my porch swing by 5 a.m. And that first hour, I'm just thinking and quiet and dreaming. And then I go for my walk and I'm learning. And then the last 20 minutes of my walk, it's quiet again. And I'm just like thinking about what I've learned and listened to and how I want my day to go. And I'm always so happy I do it. And I do that every single day because that creates such joy for me. Do you have that space for you? Are you intentional about it? Super intentional about it. Those are when my best ideas happen. They're when I'm able to pass things off on my team and be intentional about that, because it's super easy to go back to the old Melissa where I'll just do it myself. It's quicker. I don't have time to explain it. I just don't even want to take the time, resources, energy to share it, to have somebody else help me. And that's selfish. That's so selfish because we're not letting that person shine their light in their best way. Especially if you already have them hired, you have to let them do it. So here's some practical steps to start letting go. Just start small. Maybe you think you might need a graphic designer, and you're not sure like if you can afford it or how much work you can give them. Just start small. Start with, I need 5 graphics. Can we just start with 5 graphics? And give them an idea, and then they might come back and say, well, I could do this, or what about this? And then you can go from there, and you can see and feel how it works. I often thought when I was starting to hire that I needed to give these people full-time hours, and you don't. So many people are wanting just a few hours a week, and you'd be surprised how loyal and lovely they are a few hours a week, and you will be surprised that actually you do have more work than you thought you did. One of my mentors said it took 5 people to hire her to take all her jobs off her plate. 5 people. Are they 5 full-time people or are they 5 part-time people? You have people that are there to help and grow and scale you up. One of the struggles I had was actually figuring out what tasks I don't want to do. And my struggle is that, okay, I know what I don't like to do, but somebody's not going to like to do this. And then to find somebody who's like, oh my God, I love doing that. I hate that. And you really like doing it? That's the beauty. That's the true beauty. When you find somebody who loves what you don't love and they're able to do it and then take it to the next level and then create the systems behind it. So that way it's set up for success for the next person. Super fun, super fulfilling. This isn't new information. I've shared this a lot on the podcast about slowly hiring a team, because that's truly how we scale and how we get our time back. We put so much love and energy into our studio business. Many of us, our studio businesses is art. It's just a reflection of our soul. So it truly is just a mission, a ministry, if you will, out into the world. And it can become very, very exhausting, and we can even grow to resent it because we are not allowing other people to help us. So when we let go and let people help, in the smallest ways, start small. It's okay. You are going to get back that energy and get back that life and get back the vision and get back the dream of what it was that you originally went for. Don't underestimate the power of rest. Don't underestimate the power of quiet and taking time for you. You don't need to earn your rest. And that's something that I've had to learn the really hard way, that, okay, if I hit this milestone, I'll take a weekend off. That's BS. That's BS. You don't earn the right to rest. It's part of our day, a part of our routine, our rhythm, to give our body, soul, and mind some rest. So find ways to do that consistently, so that you don't burn out. And then find ways to empower the people around you to up-level your business even more. Ask them, what do you see that we could do? How could we? Is there something missing? What do you think? What are those questions that you could maybe ask your team members and see how would you do this? And get their insight. They would love to tell you what they think would work. Okay, that's collaboration, that's empowering, and that's just getting more community and connection in your team, which is going to up-level everybody, right? As you see, this isn't just theory. I'm living it with you. I have a studio business. I'm a single mama. I have kiddos of 22 down to 12. Okay, so I have the gamut of personalities and energy going on. And we're doing this. And it's not just theory. It's what I coach. In Level Up, I help studio owners. I help you with your systems. I help you build the teams that you can trust. I help you take the courageous action towards actual freedom. And then I help you be accountable so that you are actually getting what you say you want. Because it's not about doing more, you guys. It's about doing what actually moves the needle and letting go of the rest. I invite you to book a call. If you are interested in learning more about Level Up, you can book a 20-minute call complimentary, or just DM me on Instagram, Brick and Mortar Visibility. The link here is in the bio as well. All right, everybody, I just want to thank you so much for listening. If you enjoyed the podcast, please leave an honest rating and review on Apple iTunes. That would mean the world to me. That way I can shout you out as well. I so believe in you and your heart and your mission of sharing your gifts to the world. And I know that it takes not only brilliance from you, but from your team. We need to have our team around us to lift us up and up and up so that we can shine our light into the world even more and make a greater impact in our communities. Have a great week, everybody. We will see you here same time, same place next week. Peace. Bye-bye. Did you know the work you do today will shape your business 60 to 90 days from now? That momentum doesn't stop there. It ripples right into your personal life. So let me ask you, based on what you're doing right now, where are you headed? Will it be the same old thing, different day? Or are you really ready to level up? If you're shouting level up, let's make sure it actually happens. Join me and a crew of powerhouse business owners in my mastermind called Level Up, Your Business, Your Life. This isn't just another meeting. It's your secret weapon to accountability, strategic thinking, and inspiration. We meet monthly to empower each other, take bold action, and crush the goals that really matter. Want to know more? Head to the link in my bio or visit msmelissarose.com/mastermind. It would be my absolute privilege to be part of your journey to the next level. Let's make it happen together. I hope I get to see you in our next cohort of Level Up, Your Business, Your Life.